Guys, go ahead.
How do you feel about where you're at after the Clarkson series? How do you feel about the way the weekend went in total?
We like the way the weekend went overall. We're not happy with Friday night's effort or competition level at all. The thing about Saturday is we did respond very well. There was some challenges laid out and some hard conversations had from after the game Friday to the beginning of the game Saturday, and we thought the guys responded very well. The thing that is continuously frustrating all of us is we're giving teams too many opportunities. Not to say Clarkson didn't deserve the opportunities they got on Friday, but they had way too many opportunities on Saturday that we gave them through turning the puck over or not making hard plays or not being where we need to be without the puck or stick positions, things like that. And that is, maybe frustrating is a little strong. It's just something we need to get better at to make teams earn what they get.
What was the biggest difference between Friday and Saturday, in your opinion?
Our competition level, I think, plain and simple. We did not compete very well on Friday night. We lost every puck battle. We didn't finish checks. There was even some feedback to me that we look scared out there. And the one thing we haven't been is scared or afraid to compete. We've been competing at a high level from the first official practice and even in the captain's practices. So the message was, how can we compete harder against ourselves than we do against an opponent? It was nothing to do with the long bus ride. We had plenty of time to get there and get established and get focused. Unfortunately, sometimes with guys this age, you have to remind them that it's going to take a high level of competition for us to be successful. And Friday was unfortunate, but hopefully a lesson learned, and we put it behind us and not have to worry about it. And Saturday was a good response, and we got the result we were hoping to get.
A couple guys got nicked up this weekend. Just update the status on those guys for this coming weekend.
I think they're both, kind of a work in progress, so to speak. Williamson was a slight concussion, and as we all know, that's something we're going to take very, very seriously and handle that as slowly as we need to. He seems to be doing fine. Moeller has had a shoulder issue for a while, and I think it's just the more he continues to hit it when it's still kind of healing, he gets to a certain level and then he's back down to the bottom again. So not sure if either one will play this weekend, not saying they won't. I think they're both, like I said, just a work in progress to get them back out there, but maybe it'll be an opportunity for somebody else to step in there and see what they can do.
Would you just rather send Moeller out until he gets healthy, or?
I mean, as we sit here today, Kevin, yeah, I don't want it to be something that we're still fighting with in December because we're rushing him back into a situation that it's just, there's no reason. We've got healthy bodies, and like I said before, a couple of the bodies are guys that haven't played yet, and guys that not necessarily don't deserve to play. So this might be a good opportunity to get them in there and see what they can do. So I don't want to be dealing with Brett's shoulder, come Christmas time, because we keep rushing him back into the lineup before he's truly ready to be there.
Coach, it seems like a mixed bag on special teams this week, going perfect on the PK and then struggling on the power play. How do you get the power play to go while keeping strong on the penalty kill?
The only way I know how to do it is just continue to work on it. I truly believe, we truly believe that it's not the setup. The setup on both units is different, so it gives the team two different sets to have to worry about. We just need to find that chemistry and find that confidence. We had it. We talked about how great it was after Laurier. We had 3 of our 4 goals were power play goals. It was the same type of setup. And those guys know how to kill penalties just like anybody else, but we just haven't been executing very well in the power play. So it's something that we'll need to continue to force the issue in practice, and hopefully that execution will improve. As far as the penalty kill goes, we're just going to keep pushing. Realize that penalty kill, we want it to be great. We know both of those areas needed to improve from last year, and we'll handle it the same way. We'll just focus on executing, focus on taking away time and space from the power plays, and we still have improvement to make there. We just got the results we wanted, we got. there's still a process that we can improve on in terms of executing plays and so on the penalty kill, and we'll continue to work on that. Blocking shots, we need to do a better job of that. So there's plenty of improvement to be made, even though the results are varying. We need to improve just as much in both areas.
What do you expect from Huntsville this weekend?
Great effort. I think they, with their series against Ferris, there was a tale of two different games. Friday night wasn't a very good effort from them, and then Saturday they responded very well and beat a team that's supposed to be in the middle of the pack, at least in our league. And then last weekend, obviously they ran into a pretty good team in Wisconsin on the road and didn't have very good success. But I know Chris Luongo, and I'm sure they'll be prepared and they'll be ready to work extremely hard. And where we are right now as a team and as a program, we're not even thinking about who we're playing against, when it comes to preparing. We'll start to talk about what to expect, but we want to make sure these guys are focused on our game and our execution, and they can expect, a team that's going to give a great effort, and whatever team can execute better will win, just like any other weekend. So that's what we've been focusing on, and we've got the tape from Ferris, and we've got some tape from Wisconsin, so we can get a real specific feel from both. But I think ultimately it'll be a good competing team.
Is that approach that you're taking for this weekend and what you've taken so far this year, you'll continue with that approach, just concentrate on what you guys can do later on in the year, once you have it figured out a little bit more, maybe you'll concentrate more on scouting?
I think it'll be pretty much the same all year long. We're a staff that wants to focus on our game, and if anyone's going to worry about anything, let the other team worry about us. But we'll prepare them enough in terms of tendencies to what to expect. But we don't. I just feel like it does. It's counterproductive to focus too much on who we're playing against and what they do and what they like to do, and all of a sudden we're all wrapped up in that and we're forgetting about doing what we do. So they'll be prepared enough, but not over prepared to where they're so worried about Huntsville this weekend or Alaska next weekend or Notre Dame or whatever it may be. But I think it'll be pretty, not only this year but moving forward. We have to focus on our game and attend to that first. Prepare them properly through special teams and through whatever tendencies the teams may have, but it won't be an over preparation where you get so wrapped up in who you're playing against you forget about your own game.
Are you still inclined to start Nick and Andrew both this weekend?
Yeah, there's no reason to feel like we get away from that plan. Overall, from my perspective, I would say Nick's performance against Michigan was pretty good, and that he struggled against Clarkson. I thought there was times where Andrew struggled against Michigan early, especially in the game, and he was very good against Clarkson. So we want to get to the situation where hopefully they're both having good games. I think they're settling into the focus of my game is Friday and his game is Saturday, and that's what we need to focus on, is win that one game. So I see that plan hopefully working, and all of a sudden both of them win 4 or 5 or 6 games. Now you're at double digits wins as a team. So I really feel like it's the best situation for us to be in.
Anything else, guys?
Good.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Okay.